Hey there everybody, Fireblade here, and there's no intro for this video today because I got some very sad news. I don't know when this happened, but a few days ago, Scott Cawthon, creator of Five Nights at Freddy's, has retired because, I read the letter, and I'm not going to read it out loud, but it clearly said that he's been focusing on FNAF so much that he forgot that he wanted to spend time with his family, and he wanted to move on, stuff like that. And I can respect it, but I just can't believe it. Because I don't know if you guys know this, but Five Nights at Freddy's actually used to be my favorite horror game. Even before Bendy came out, it was actually one of my best favorite horror games. I mean, it still is, but ever since I first saw Five Nights at Freddy's, I fell in love with it. It was the same feeling just like when I fell in love with Bendy. It's just like when I fell in love with Bendy, because when I fell in love with Bendy, it felt just like Five Nights at Freddy's. It felt like emotional to me. And it's also the whole entire reason why I created the FNAF roleplay in the first place, because it's just one of my favorite games, and seeing Scott Cawthon leave kind of changes. I mean, he did say that FNAF is still gonna go, so that's good at least, but the even more bad news is that he said, well, he said he may be retiring, but FNAF will still go. It's just, so it's not gonna leave. FNAF is not going anywhere. But it's not gonna feel the same without him, because I swear, like, every single one of his games with him it just feels complete. Like, but presumably him doing this game without him just feels lost. I mean, I don't even know what to feel. I mean, man, I just love the game so much that I fell in love with it back when I first saw it. And fun fact, guys, back when I first saw it, like back in 2014 or 15, I don't remember when I first saw it. I can't remember, but when I first saw the game, I immediately fell in love with it. Like, and fun fact, my parents saw it as gruesome because it was a horror game, and they tried their very best to keep me away from it back then when I was young. But now that I'm now that I'm 15 years old, I can be able to watch it, but it's just not going to feel the same without Scott. So I just want to take a moment to say, Scott, if you're watching this video, which I really hope you are, thank you so much for giving us all the screams and the funny moments and the scares, for creating one of the most popular series on the entire planet. Like, it was so incredibly good. Like, you know what? But, so you know what, guys? But not only am but since this happened, I'm not sure when I'm actually also going to do. I mean, just because Scott's gone from Five Nights at Freddy's, he's not dead. But just because he retired doesn't mean I'm going to end the Five Nights at Freddy's series right off the bat. Because I did promise that I'm still going to continue it. Okay, so it's still going to be going, but it's just not going to feel the same now that Scott's not in FNAF anymore. But to hype you guys up, I think I'm going to make a series that I should have made a long time ago. I'm not going to announce what it is, but you know what? I'll say this. Scott, if you're watching this video, just to let you know, thank you. I love you to bits, man. I wish I could have met him in real life, but yeah, it's just, you always felt like a father figure to Five Nights at Freddy's to me, and you just, man, it just felt so good to see. Like, when I first saw Five Nights at Freddy's, I immediately fell in love with it. Like, I saw Five Nights at Freddy's first when I was reacting to Jacksepticeye videos. It was a Jacksepticeye animated video that someone made for Five Nights. It was a Five Nights at Freddy's Jacksepticeye video that someone made for him. And when I first saw it, it was actually the first ever appearance I saw of Five Nights at Freddy's. Ever since I saw that video, I actually got interested in the game, and I immediately fell in love with it. Like, I love the game. It's one of my most favorite games in the entire world. It's right next to Bendy, actually. I like both games, okay? I don't have a favorite. I just like... I like whatever horror games there are. Like Little Nightmares, Hello Neighbor. It's also what got me addicted to horror games, actually. Fun fact, it's the whole reason why I got addicted to horror games in the first place. Like, ever since I saw that game, I got addicted to it so much that I couldn't keep my eyes off it, okay? I just couldn't get away from it. I had to keep going, like, because fans just, including me, just love the game. They love it. They want more from it, but it's just not going to feel the same without Scott. So, Herobrine, Unclear, if you guys are watching this, I hope you guys understand why I made this video. It's not because FNAF is over, it's because Scott's just not going to be in FNAF anymore. Just in case you didn't hear it yet, Scott is retiring. But it doesn't mean FNAF's going anywhere. But the real question is, who is going to be leading FNAF? Which I don't actually know. So, also, since Scott is gone, I think it's about time I do a series that I've been looking forward to do for a very long time. You know what? I'll say it at the very end of this video. Anyways, I'll let the video continue now with me shutting up. See you guys next time. Enjoy!